Buffalo is going to win it, folks.
Kick your heels up and down.
Let's see why the Buffalo Bills are en route to the playoffs.
Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout.
Buffalo Bills go undefeated. And we're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Now, baby, come on, come on.
No one
Come on
circles the
and
wagon
shout.
like the Buffalo Bills.
All right, we are live, and we are back. Welcome to another episode of the Overdue Bills podcast. And listen, we're excited today. We're back in the win column, so we're definitely excited today. I got the guys with me. Let's just get right into the show. You see him down there. I don't know what he's looking at, but our guy, your guy, Matt, aka Matty Ice. Matt, man, what's up?
Nothing, man. I'm, Victory Monday. Happy to be here. Happy to pod, man. What's going on?
Oh man, nothing much. Definitely, we're definitely ready to pod today. Definitely been getting texts. People trying to figure out what time the show is starting. We're starting right now. So shout out to our guy, your guy, Rad, aka All Purpose Rad. Rad, how you doing today?
Man, I'm doing great, man. It's always good to come on a pod and just hear everybody talk about how right you were. So I'm good. I'm great. I'm great about that. Let's go. Let's get it.
Absolutely. And to the comment, we do have to talk about our schedule. We will be more punctual. We will be more timely. Definitely, if we say something, we'll stick to it. We'll be better than McDermott. But Mike, how you doing today, man? The only person that who's a realist like me on the pod. What's up,
man? You see
okay.
Me? No, you know me. I'm here repping. I'm out here repping today, so no, it's gonna be a good show.
Absolutely,
Shout out to the boys.
Absolutely. Shout out to the guys. You know how we do it. Let's start off with a little bit of housekeeping. OverdueBillsPod.com. OverdueBillsPod.com. One word. We just got the shipment, and please hit us up for our merch needs, man. Listen, we got the t-shirt up, but Matt got the hoodie. It's hoodie season. You see it's raining. It's fall. Leaves are falling. I just saw a leaf fall yesterday. I don't know what's going on. But so hit us up. Hit us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Let us know what you need. We have that for you. Go to the website, hats, all those amazing things. Please do that right now. And also shout out to everybody out there. I know if you still know a sponsor, and we got some coming in. We're just shifting through. Lawyers looking at the contracts as we speak. So listen, hurry up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Get it in. Shout out Procter and Gamble. You know the vibes. I know how we do it. But listen, so please get it in right now. Please get it in right now. Because we got a few segments, that's still out there that people can sponsor. So please go and do that right now. So we'll ask you right now to like, share, rate, and review. Do all those amazing things to get the word out. Please share this, share this, share this, share this. All right, with that being said, I got a question out there. Shout out to everybody in the comments right now, man. Listen, the question just came to me. Quick question of the day. This is a fun question. I'm going to get to a real question. All right. Who is the best Buffalo quarterback as it stands right now? Josh Allen or Shedeur Sanders? I need to know. Because I've been hearing that we might need to tank. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I'm hearing that Josh is tripping. He's still jumping. He still didn't get it. He's erratic. I'm just asking a question. Inquiring minds want to know, who is the best Buffalo quarterback? Mike, Shedeur Sanders or Josh Allen? I'm just asking.
Listen, one undefeated right now, and one lost to Zach Wilson.
Yeah, boys, correct.
That's all I'm saying. Shout out to the Pride, shout out to Colorado. My thing is, he said he got some Brady in him. We saw what Brady looked like for 20 years. So Doris said he got some Brady in him, right? So I don't know. I'm going with Shedeur though. That's what he said. I didn't say it.
Wait, Matt. Yeah. Matt, I think I know where you're going, Matt. Who's the best Buffalo quarterback?
I got the same response as Rad. Let's move on.
You think so?
My man's out there playing against Colorado State. You know what I mean? He's
better competition than Josh Allen in college.
no. Anyways, man, let's move on.
If he coming with Dion Prime coming with him, then maybe we could talk. But if he just come by himself, it's quiet.
Listen, the people wanted to know that, man. Who was the best Buffalo? Listen, we're gonna put that poll on our Twitter. Question. We're gonna put that poll on our Twitter. Who's the best Buffalo quarterback?
Caleb
viral. I honestly think it's
take Josh. I'll take Josh, man.
Okay,
you got it.
All right, so you take Josh. Listen. I'm asking. I'm just asking. Listen, I'm asking people in the comment section. If in the comment section, formerly known as Twitter, shout out to you, X. Listen, in the comment section, please let us know who you would take. Just a little front trivia question, but serious quick question of the day. I wanted to ask because it was definitely something that kind of went viral online on Twitter. And it was Legends Day yesterday at the field. And Keel Spikes, was there. We shout out to him and his contribution to the game. But, he put on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. He was upset about his seat. And I'm going to be honest, the seat was an awful seat. I'm going to be clear on that. The seat was probably one of the worst seats ever. Whoever made that seat, I guarantee you they didn't go to Hutch Tech because they weren't a great engineer. Clearly, it's just that I don't know what was going on in that situation. But I'm going to ask you, Matt, do you think there's a issue with the front office and the Buffalo organization as it relates to taking care of our previous players?
Well, no, I gotta say, I actually have been involved, with certain players when they come in for the weekend. Shout out my guy, JK. He actually used to be the alumni coordinator. He is now the alumni coordinator for the Carolina Panthers.
Oh wow!
He took a job with them this year. But I will say that they do treat those guys well for the weekend or the week that they come in. Now I didn't know anything about the suite and the obstructive view, so that part of it is definitely that part of it is definitely not something that I think that's something they can improve upon for sure in this new stadium. But I will say that they do treat the alumni well. They roll out the red carpet for them when they come to town, and they have all kinds of events and pretty much everything lined up for them when they get here. So, seeing that those kind of things firsthand, definitely, I think they, there's no mix up there, but the seat was definitely awful.
Right? Yeah. Do you think they gave to Keel Spikes that seat because he was doo-doo? I'm just asking. I'm only asking. Do you like
shout out to Keel Spikes if you watching? Maybe not. Maybe sometime in the future. I mean,
yo, Rap, how many playoff games did the Keel Spikes win?
I mean, what you expect? I mean, I for one, I want to sit there. You sit there, you see what it is. You got to get up. You got to move.
Definitely.
I would have made my way downfield. I would have made my way to the field. There's no way I'm sitting there. That's insane. That's that is. It's not a slap in the face, but it's like the field is made how the field is. The new stadium coming up. It costs $1.5 billion, so I'm sure that's gonna be fixed and rectified for all the guys that's coming. But Spikes, come on, bro. You're not even in the Ring of Fame, bro. I mean, be happy you got the seat.
Oh man, that's great.
Be happy you in the building.
Be happy you got the seat, my guy.
All right.
No, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they put them in that suite every week, but if they do, then that's definitely a little foul. For sure.
Eat some lobster, some shrimp, and
then if you complain about it, you definitely not coming back, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure out.
It's quiet. All right, you gonna show our team looking that bad? You're not coming back. It's quiet.
But who made that suite? And obviously, you can't sell that suite to anybody. Like that's a wild.
No, Priest, don't do that. When we was at Tech, the basketball court had those pillars in the way.
Those pillars for sure.
So don't do that.
Yeah, but Tech was a $500,000 rebuild. Like this is like millions of dollars for the stadium. Like they put us in crumbs.
But you gotta. I mean, they sell obstructive view tickets in every stadium in America. Like you look at some mad people have been posting. I know USC. I've been to an Ohio State game. They have obstructive view seats. So there's definitely seats that people go and they sit and they pay the low price to sit there. So But as far as the suites go, you shouldn't have a bad view from a suite.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not talking about a regular suite. I'm talking about actually suites.
Man,
I thought Spikes. I thought that was his album cover. They look like views for a second. I was like, "What is Spikes doing?"
Spikes is wild. But shout out to him. Funny. Shout out to him. Just a little fun. Spikes. But listen, I see everybody coming in now. Share this. Listen, we got to talk about some things. So let's go to the first thing, the game recap, man. Let's talk about the game. 38-10, shellacking. The Bills showed up. And I guess the first question I guess I want to ask, this is what I'll do. I'll do it this way. Give me two highlight plays from the game. If you have two highlight plays from the game, or even one highlight play from the game, put it in the comments right now. I kind of want to give the Bills their flowers. We won. So I'm gonna go to you, Matt, first. Matt, can you call out two plays that you want to highlight that you said, oh man, this was a good step forward? Because at the end of the day, the Bills, for all intents and purposes, we quote unquote atoned for our bad play, right? On Monday night, we atoned for our bad play. So can you give me two highlight plays?
I think I'll give one on both sides of the ball. There was a James Cook run, where he looked really explosive, getting in that second level, made a guy miss, broke a tackle. I think he got like a 33-yard run on the play. It was a big chunk. He had a very, very good day. And then that Milano interception, man, that was just a man amongst boys right there. I mean, he just took the ball from Josh Jacobs, and it's just another step in the weeks of him becoming a first team All-Pro again.
Okay. Milano interception, James Cook. Mike, you got two plays you want to highlight?
Yeah, I can. The Latavius Murray on the goal line. We didn't have that last year. And if we did have it, it was Josh Allen. But we couldn't hand the ball to Singletary. We couldn't hand the ball to Moss. We couldn't hand the ball to James Cook and say, go get 3 yards. So we don't have to have Josh trying to hurdle guys. Even though I'm sick, I'm good with him hurling everybody now. Like, he can relax.
He definitely
like his default move. Yeah.
It's like, you playing man, you just tapping buttons.
Yeah.
Just hurling. And it's like, all right, relax. So definitely Latavius Murray, 3-yard run, whoever it was, for the goal line. And on defense, I want to highlight Bernard. We got on him last week, but he made a play. He made that catch. Well, Edmonds had made that, maybe he would have dropped it, maybe not, but he made a play. So that's all that matters. So shout out to him.
Right.
For me, it's us going for it on that fourth down. It was like, come on, McDermott, don't start it. Don't do it. Don't send out no field goal kicker. We called a timeout, then we came back. Josh came back and went for it on that fourth down. We ended up scoring a touchdown, I think, on that play, if I'm correct. So I think that play, just McDermott knowing what's up. Let's get back right. Let's get back understanding what type of offense we is, what type of team we are, and let's find our identity right now and not just start kicking field goals against the Las Vegas Raiders. So him realizing who we are, him realizing the talent we have on offense, we can Dorsey having a play called, the cat play. I think that's a Shakir touchdown, I believe. Is that a Shakir touchdown?
Yeah.
I think that's a Shakir touchdown. But just having plays that we can get in the end zone, going for a fourth down in our green zone, the red zone was key. That's ultimately the play of the game for me. Just him understanding how that's what we got to do moving forward. We're not playing games this year. We're scoring touchdowns. Yeah.
Some said in the chat, shout out to everybody in the comments. Comments going fire right now. Some said that they think that the fourth down try was due to crowd pressure. It's possible, but I don't
care why. But him realizing that's what we got to do, especially at home against the Raiders.
Yeah, he changed his mind.
Right? Can you? I don't know if you could put this comment up. Shout out to Justin Job. He said something. I want to talk about this because these are my two plays, or really don't have two plays. But Justin said, "I'll take the win, but we need to prove ourselves by beating a better team." My mother always taught me, don't reward good for evil. I'm gonna be honest, that was a bad team we played. I don't have two highlight plays because we should have did everything against that and more. I'm just being honest. Listen, I'm not easily impressed. I'm not easily impressed. I'm sorry.
It's not. I think it's impressive because we completely dominated that game.
Why shouldn't we?
Exactly. So I think we proved that we are probably the upper. We were the upper echelon in the league. We scored on every single drive except for that first one where we went forward on fourth down and didn't get it. Every other drive after that was a scoring drive. We completely dominated the game. So that, I mean, obviously that's what we're supposed to do against a lesser team. So it would have been less impressive if we would have been in a close game and just got the win. But we did what we were supposed to do. You're saying it's a terrible team. Yeah, we treated them like a terrible team and we absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't give the Bills kudos for doing what they're supposed to do. That's why I was like, yeah, like that's like putting your shoes on. Good, put your shoes on. I mean, like you should do that. You should do that. But I'm just being honest. Listen, and y'all know how I am. I'm an honest person. I'm a realist. But that's fine. Shout out to everybody who put the plays in there. So let me just ask you this. This is a real quick hitter. Matt, did we atone for week 1? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Mike, did we atone for week 1? Yes or no?
No.
Interesting. Why do you say that?
Because you do have a point. And I agree with Matt. Like, the best thing you can do if when you play a bad team is make them look like a bad team. But until I see you go up against a good team, I need to know that you can do this against a good team. I need to know that you can keep up with a Miami. I need to know that you can keep up with a Kansas City or whoever, the Cowboys, right? Washington, they're a good team. I'm curious to see how they're going to look against them. But I want to say they atone for losing to Zach Wilson.
Right. How do you feel?
Atone. I moved on, right? I think I moved on quick. I mean, I think we're a good team. I think Josh had a bad game. I think the defense played good, so I got over it fast. I think that's more of an outlier game than what we're gonna be. So I moved on from it. So I pushed past it.
I'm with you. I mean,
That
game is
5 or 6 losses this year. That's all I see.
Right. That game is definitely behind us. But it is definitely in the back of my mind because we played a good defense. I don't think we played a good defense yesterday. While I do tend to agree with Matt, like, yes, we were supposed to do that, but I'm not going to get crazy and just, you know what I'm saying, and just laud the Bills because they did it. They are supposed to do that. I mean, the spread was insane. Like, of course you're supposed to kill them. They were a bad football team. And that bared out when we watched it. But with that being said, I do want to talk about some measures of success, right? And this segment, this is a new segment. Shout out to our new sponsor. And this segment is who gets the juice this week, right? Who gets the juice this week? And Rad, please let the people know about this segment.
Bet. Thank you. This segment is brought to you by Rad Juice. It's a lemonade made with fruit and love. They're available at 2 locations, 716 Premium at 425 Elmwood Avenue, and Crenshaw Chicken and Waffles located at 37 Chandler Street. My kids wanted to make a lemonade, man, and we made it happen. So shout out to the kids, support the youth.
Absolutely, support the youth. Shout out Rad Juice. All right, so Matt, who gets the Rad Juice today? Who pause? Who gets who, in other words, who gets the game ball? And I need everybody in the comments, who gets the game ball? Matt.
Yeah, I got to give it to Josh, man.
Wow.
He came out. He overcame a terrible start. I think at one point, his first incompletion was like his 19th completion. I think he was like 18 for 18 at one point. I was looking up at the scoreboard, and it just had his completions up there. So he definitely, he balled out 275 yards, 3 touchdowns, just completely dominated the game. So I'll give it to my boy Josh.
Interesting. Mike.
I know who Rad gonna give it to, so I'm gonna give it to James Cook. This is why I wanted James Cook over Singletary. Right, shout to Cook. So now Cook isn't who I thought he was, but this a game like this, Singletary would have 17 for maybe 80, right? And it would have been a good Singletary game. But James Cook was able to get 8 yards when Singletary would maybe get 4. He was able to get 15 when Singletary would get like 7. So this is what I wanted in my running game. I don't need to run it a lot, but when I do run it, let's be efficient. 7.2 yards a carry. I think this is the James Cook that we need. He had 4 for 36 in the pass game, 9 yards a reception. So if we get this James Cook, along with Damian Harris, along with Latavius for the short yard. I like our backs yesterday. Granted, against the Raiders, not a great team, but I like how the three of them looked. So I think all of them got the juice now.
Interesting. Okay, Rat.
And yeah, I'm gonna go. I was gonna go with James Cook. I had his jersey on, but I'm gonna give it to my guy Gabe Davis, the people y'all hate. Y'all hate Gabe.
Everybody hate Gabe. I wasn't touching Gabe.
Everybody hate Gabe.
I wasn't touching though.
Last week I told y'all to do the anytime touchdown for Gabe Davis prop. I told y'all to do it. He got it. Shout out to Gabe for giving me that touchdown, making me look like the smart guy I am. But Gabe had a good game. 6 for 92. A big plays. That touchdown was a great touchdown, contested touchdown amongst three people. So Gabe Davis had a good showing, man. He got nicked up at the end. He came back in and still had a big 40-yard pass after that. So shout out to Gabe Davis, man. Being the captain he is, shout out to him, man. Big game, Gabe.
Absolutely. Josh Allen, James Cook, Gabe Davis. For me, shout out to my cousin E out there. I am going to give it to Ken Dorsey, and this is why. Because it's a few players on the offensive side, and listen, I give honor to whom honor is due. I'm that type of person. I don't know shade. But the reason why I say Ken Dorsey is because I think Ken Dorsey put Spencer Brown in the best possible position to do great against a Crosby. Right? Crosby is elite. He's legit elite. He could have killed our whole game playing yesterday. And Spencer Brown held up well. On multiple plays, Spencer Brown was blocking him, actually getting up in him. You know what I'm saying? And I listen, we all came down hard on Spencer Brown because he was awful. He was god awful. But you know what I mean? The next game he showed up against a top tier elite pass rusher and he played well. Shout out to him. And the reason also I say Ken Dorsey is because of the 12 personnel. Donkey K and Dawson Knox being in there, it was multiple plays on the left side where the run actually worked even better because of the personnel being in the game. I know we necessarily don't like it all the time, but I thought it was good play calling. It actually worked out. You saw, if you watched the All 22, because I tried to key in on Deion Dawkins. It was Deion Dawkins, Kincaid, and Dawson Knox, and they kind of just moved the line for the touchdown with, who was it? Was it Damian Harris or Latavius Murray?
Both of them.
Both of them. I think it was on both. It was on the left side, and it was kind of it was amazing blocking. It was a great scheme, right? I thought Ken Dorsey had great schemes out there to get our players in the best position to do great. And so shout out to him, because a lot was said last year about Ken Dorsey, even though we went 13-3, even though the offense was one of the better offenses in the league. I thought Ken Dorsey did a great job calling a game. Definitely put Josh in good positions, right? So
I like how he used Kincaid too. I like how he used everybody. Yeah. Everybody was used,
I don't like how he used Hardy.
I don't like that. I will say this. I hate that motion. Okay. That motion is trash, and it only works with one person, and his name is Tyreek Hill. We gotta stop that motion. Nobody thinks about when Hardy does that motion, or Sheriff. Everybody's just like, yo, what are we doing? Nobody cares. So that's my only gripe.
Besides that, but you trying to manufacture touches for him, and I get it. He's fast. He's one of the fastest guys on the team. He tried it. I get it. But everybody else, man, it was a good call game. Everybody else got in space. They did their thing.
Absolutely. So I want to kind of shake things up. Y'all know how I am. I can't be all too positive. So I want to do a little segment of Are You Surprised? Right? I want to do a little segment, Are You Surprised? And I didn't want to bring this person up because I wanted to save him for this segment. And so the first person, I want to ask the people, everybody in the comments, are you surprised that Christian Benford is better than Trey White? Are you surprised? And I'm just throwing it out there. Matt, are you surprised?
I mean, I'm not really gonna give that to him. So
you don't think so?
I don't. All
right, let me explain what I'm saying. Tre'Davious White.
Yeah, please.
Tre'Davious White, we need to pray for him. Just throwing that out there. Because he's not one step slow. He's actually 2 steps slow. If you notice during the first drive for the Raiders, he was in terrible position. His hips don't move well anymore. If you notice that, I was a cornerback. I understand these things. He's 1 step slower, and I thought that every time he was on Devontae Adams, Devontae Adams got the best of him. But if you notice, it was a strategic advantage for us to put Benford on him. If you notice, it was a move. Sean McDermott made the best move of all time, where he said to himself, my used to be all-pro cornerback is not all-pro anymore. So I need to shift my thinking and put the best cornerback on the team, who is Christian Benford, on Devontae Adams. If you notice, toward the latter years of the game, you didn't hear Devontae Adams' name a lot. I'm just being honest. Listen, we can say whatever we want to say. We can hold on
really
whatever
hear
we want to
anybody
hold on to. That's just a fact.
They didn't have the ball. The Bills had a 10-minute
Bills had the ball.
No, it was covered sacks, bro. If you notice, when they had the ball, it was covered sacks because Christian Benford was on them. Rad, am I making this up? Did you not see that?
Yeah, you're making it up, I guess.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to follow you. I understand what you're saying.
Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Herb.
Trey is not Shadow the best corner, best wide receiver right now. He's not that. Benford is not literally like all pro, just a guy. It's not. It's closer than that, which we thought is going to be all pro. Whoever the other guy is going to be just a guy to help him out, but it's not that anymore. It's closer than that. So I give you credit with that. It's not that. So you're just not going to send Trey wherever the top guy go. That's not the case. You trust Benford as much as you trust Trey right now. And they playing well. They not they playing well. They gave up a touchdown to Devontae Adams, the top 3 receiver in the game. It is what it is, and they shut him down since then. So I'm good with it.
Yep.
Matt, you got something to say? Because clearly, the comment. Some people saying I'm delusional. I don't know.
I mean, the Bills had the ball for 40 minutes in the 60-minute game, man. It's like that nobody really was able to do anything. But as far as Devontae Adams goes, I mean, the first drive he had 3 catches. The one was just an absolute perfect pass that first down to the sideline, and then the touchdown, it seemed like a broken play, where he's it was what it was. So after that, you didn't really hear about anybody. So I can't give the nod to either one of them. And not like Christian Benford was causing coverage sacks all the rest of the game.
He was.
Not Christian Benford was causing coverage sacks.
He was.
That's a crazy.
That's where he at now.
Oh my God.
That's where Sam is at.
He is like
that's
that.
Where Sam
if he like
is
that,
at.
he like that.
Listen, all I'm saying. Listen.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it first here.
No, I'm with you. Preach. I would say this: the fact that you are even bringing this up, I'm surprised because I didn't think that Benford will be playing as well. So he is playing really good. Our defense was really good, right? That hustle on Breece Hall, right? You can't teach that. McDermott said that needs to be shown to all kids who's playing football. That play right there, and when your coach see you making plays like that, I see why he gets more playing time than Elam. So shout out to Benford though.
Listen,
he a dog. He got a face tat. You know who it was.
He definitely has a face tat. Doesn't play around. But if you look at that logic too, I mean, he was what a 7th rounder. So a 6th rounder. Yeah. So we're going to be surprissurprised that he's anybody in that position, true. Right?
Question, Sam. Question for Sam.
What's up?
Brandon Breen get credit for drafting Benford, the guy you love.
I don't really give anybody credit for drafting anybody in the late rounds.
No,
it's a crapshoot. I'm just saying it's a crap. Like you're throwing darts at that point. It's not. You're not thinking about it.
Let's wait till the next Brandon Bean drafted this guy.
Listen, I don't give him credit. I don't give him
for sure.
I don't give him credit for drafting Matt Milano. It was like in the 4th round. Who cares? Listen, I'm gonna say this though. Honest to God, we honestly need to really look at trading Kaiir Elam like yesterday. And because like we
injuries happen.
It's a mute. Yeah, injuries do happen.
You talking about Trey looking trash? You never know what might happen.
But somebody said in the comments, Trey might need to go to safety because our safeties look old.
Yeah, how often do corners really just become safeties? Like people,
I don't know if that happens. Champ Bailey,
remember
Champ Bailey though?
Yeah.
Champ Bailey became a safety. If you were an elite corner, sometimes they do that.
These all-time greats.
Obviously. Yeah, all-time greats.
For Elam though, I mean. For Elam, though, you look at the tail of the tape, like with Bean, he has a track record of keeping guys around, maybe trying to exhaust whatever talent that he thinks that they could have. Look at Epinesa. He spent how many years trying to build him up, and now he's kind of where he's going to be. and I don't know if that's
Ed was
going to
trash
still remain to
early,
be seen.
so he getting better.
Yeah.
Thanks. Shout out to Spin. Shout out to the YouTube comments. Shout out to Spin. Hold on. Wait. Shout out to Spin. Spin said we have 2 safeties on this team that started out as cornerbacks. Shout out to Spin. We appreciate that.
But I would like to see. I mean, obviously we drafted him in the first round to play cornerback, but I would like to see him fight to get on special teams so he can dress. Like, yo, get on kick return, bro. Do something. Like, you fast, you 4.4 speed, bro. Use it. You know, like, try to get on the field as much as you can. If that's to show the dog in you, bro, I'm willing to do anything for this team. That's why I want Elam to be trying to figure out if he can't crack, if he not, you know, being inactive for games and stuff like that. Bro, make yourself available on all facets of the game. We'll see.
Okay. We shouted out Matt Milano just to let everybody know. That was who's that? Did somebody say Matt Milano for the player? We didn't say Matt Milano. Oh wow! Shout out to Matt Milano. Matt Milano had an awesome game. So let me throw this out there. I want every Bills fans to answer this question. This is an important question. Are you surprised? And I'm only talking about records because records matter. Wins and losses are the only thing that I care about. I don't care about anything else but wins and losses. Are you surprised that Miami, according to wins and losses, Miami is the best team in the AFC East? Are you surprised, Matt, as it stands right now?
I wouldn't say I'm surprised because I mean, going into the season, I think even besides Rodgers, I think everybody expected us and the Dolphins to kind of be the teams that were going to lead the pack just because of the sheer talent on the offensive side of the ball. So I'm not really surprised that's the projection right now. Do I think that's how it's going to end up? No.
Interesting. Okay. Mike, are you surprised that Miami is the best team in the AFC? And also, according to the pundits, according to the national pundits, I'm not just making that up. Miami is the favorite. People are picking Miami over Buffalo. Are you surprised 2 games in within the season that this is happening?
No, for 2 reasons. One for last year, I was one of the first ones on here to say, like, listen, I'm nervous about Miami. That offense scared me from like the jump. It's like, okay, this is different. This is a different speed.
And we went to Miami and shut them down.
When did that happen?
When we went to Miami, they offense didn't do nothing crazy against us. We lost, but they offense.
Jalen Waddle
y'all the only people that do that. Y'all the only people. Their offense wasn't a loss as in we shut somebody. You can't, Brad. You can. Yo, that's like saying, yo, I whooped cuz. I really beat cuz, but I lost the fight. Yo,
I'm talking specifically about their offense.
No. Listen, I really nothing to write home about against them.
But yes and no, right? No, but yes, because like what I was scared of was that they can score like that, or they can have 80 yards just like that, and that's how they essentially beat us. Shout out to our old man's. He got beat by Waddle for that deep play, and then went down there and won the game. Like any offense that can just strike like that and have 80 yards, it scared me. But fast forward to now, I didn't think that the Bills was going to beat the Jets, or I wasn't as positive the Bills was going to beat the Jets week 1. This is when I obviously thought Rodgers were playing. So no, I'm not surprised that Miami went 2-0, and someone told me the Bills were 1-1 and we lost to the Jets. I just think that Rodgers outdued Allen. So no, I'm not surprised.
Rat, are you surprised that Miami is the favorites?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I think we got the better quarterback. I think our offense is as explosive. I think our defense is better.
I don't think
I don't know how you even say that.
Like that's just insane. Like stop.
I'm talking about far as points. We gonna put up points, guys. No, we're not. It's not as fast. It's not as fast. It's not as fast.
Then we're not as explosive. Then stop doing that.
Yes, it is. Diggs, Gabe.
Oh my.
Cook, Kincaid. We can score with the best of them. I don't know what. I remember last season. I watched it. I don't know where y'all was at, but I watched that Tennessee game. I watched the game. I was there. I watched the. I watched us. I watched our offense. So I don't know what y'all was looking at, but I watched it and I saw it. And I saw a glimpse of it yesterday too. So our offense is explosive. I think our defense is better. We've been there, done that. We won a division the last 5, whatever years it's been. Can Tua stay healthy? Let's see. Can they win the playoff game? Let's see what McDaniel's experience got. Let's see. We're the better team. We've been there, done that. We've proven. We battle tested. We're the best team. We should be favored. Period. Did I say something wrong?
Thank you, Spin. You definitely confused most explosive or fastest offense. I don't know what was going on either. But
besides that, I agree with everything else.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Josh Allen is
They're
not the
faster.
better quarterback. Nobody's ever saying that. But
we can throw Josh Allen can throw a 60-yard bomb for a touchdown. What are you talking about? Can you not do that?
So could Sam Howell and anybody else. Nigga, nobody's denying that. I'm speaking of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, nigga, not Gabe Davis and fucking Deontay Hardy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about?
They're faster.
Bro?
Yes, they're faster. Tyreek Hill, Waddle, I get it. But we can go down the field we can go down the field fast. We an explosive offense. We are an explosive offense. So I don't know what y'all talking about.
I know. I never said we weren't. I'm speaking solely about Miami against the Bills. Like, who is the more explosive offense? It's Miami. Don't take a blind Perkins. Stevie Wonder told me that. Stevie Wonder told me that Miami is the more explosive offense. Shout out to Stevie.
That don't mean they the better offense.
We just said explosive, Rad. Like, that's what about the word. Shout out to Stevie. But all right, let's move on. Let's move on to this game preview, y'all. Let's move on to this game preview. Because I was gonna ask this: are you surprised that Brian Daboll got more buy-in than Sean McDermott? But I'm not gonna ask that because y'all gonna kill me. So let's move. Listen,
Right, already hyped up right now. Right.
To the 1-1 teams. Shout out to Brian Daboll. If we ever want to fire Sean McDermott, I'll take Brian Daboll any day of the week. But anyways, that's another story for another day. Let's talk about this Bills at Washington preview. 1 o'clock game. Let me just go right into it. Matt, give me your players to watch, man. Players to watch at this game.
Players to watch. I guess we gotta start stacking back to back. I'm glad you guys brought him up earlier with the Spencer Brown and the Deion Dawkins. So we're going up against a Commanders defensive line that's really good. They got two top, they got a number 1 or number 2 pick in a Chase Young and a Montez Sweat, who's a first rounder also. Those guys are going to make noise, right? And they got some other guys on that defensive line in that front 7. So they definitely are going to be able to get after it. So with that being said, definitely gotta watch the offensive line for sure.
Okay. Rad, can you give me some players to watch? And if you got some players to watch in the comments going up against the Washington Commanders, please let us know who are your players to watch.
I think it's our cornerback position. They got the McLaurins and Dotsons of the world. How they gonna Benford and Trey White? How they gonna handle that?
We know
because Devontae Adams it was just by himself. Now I think Dotson is a formidable guy. You got Curtis Samuel over there too. They got I'm having a brain fire. What's the offensive coordinator? Brian. They got Bieniemy. They got Bieniemy over there. He calling plays, bro. He calling plays up there. Their offense look way better. They look explosive, I guess. But we'll see. I think the cornerbacks is gonna have Scary Terry and Dotson. I think the cornerbacks are the players to watch that we can control those guys.
Mike.
I'm going Greg Rousseau. I'm going Ed Oliver. I'm going whoever's on that front 4. And with the rotation, we had a good game versus the Jets. We was all over Aaron Rodgers. We would have got 10 sacks on him if he didn't get hurt. And then we got the Zach Wilson. And even we didn't get Jimmy G on the ground. We were disrupting him all game. So that's 2 games that our front line looked dominant. If we do it 3 times, what you say?
So without Vaughn too.
Yeah, without Vaughn. If we could do that 3 games in a row, it's like, okay, maybe like this is our D line going forward. And if that's the case, then I am looking forward to see what McDermott can do with his defense. So we'll look out for that front 4 this game.
Also, I want to look at Floyd. He hurt right now, so if Floyd, hopefully Floyd can make it back. If he, then we good. But without Floyd, we'll see.
He said yesterday that he'll be ready for next week. So he's all right. Cool. Hey man, Micah had a hamstring. He said he's fine.
All right. Shout out Micah. Hi, shout out Leonard Floyd. For me, it's Sean McDermott, and the reason why is because I hesitate to say this, but I think
his mentor.
No, it's just in the Bills, like in the life of the Bills as it stands right now. Like I just wonder, what does Sean McDermott add to the team? Right, I know what he's done for us in the past and how he created a culture in the locker room and so on and so forth. No, but
you don't like that, man.
Hear me out, everybody. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Top 5 defense. How about that?
No, hear me out. Hear me out. And what I mean by that is
4 times in a row.
Certain coaches when they go up against rookie quarterbacks, we all know that they're like a Belichick. Like, we know that the quarterback's going to struggle because whatever Belichick is doing schematically, he's going to confuse that person, right? Like, so like certain defensive coordinators, like they just got that over them, right? We've seen it.
I think this is Belichick.
I mean, okay, I don't care who it is, but I want Sean McDermott to do that. And there has been other defensive coordinators where there's even Rex Ryan had that on him when he was with the Jets, right? Like if you're a rookie quarterback going up against this defensive coordinator, they scheme certain things where they like do coverages in a rookie quarterback. I don't know if McDermott got that.
He does that. What other bad quarterback besides Zach Wilson beats McDermott? Zach Wilson is the only bad quarterback.
Did you see the playoff game last year?
The one we won?
Come on, Priest. He ain't do much.
You only care about wins and losses, right?
Yeah.
I do.
Tara, she got a mark. You only care about wins and losses.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
So like, besides Mahomes, besides Burrow, besides Brady, like those guys get McDermott. But quarterbacks don't get McDermott.
What I'm saying is, I want that same level of consistency against Sam Howell. That's what I want to see. I want to see him confused. I want to see a schematic win, because if you're not adding schematic wins, what are you here for? Like, we don't need you, because clearly we have one of the best quarterbacks in the league. We can just rely on him to do crazy stuff and win games. But I want a schematic win Sunday. Is that too much to ask for, y'all?
No, we had one last Sunday.
I don't think last Sunday was a schematic.
I'm pretty sure after the game yesterday, I'm pretty sure after the game yesterday, he probably had like a wine cooler or something, or a beer, and then after that, he next day he's going to be on the Commanders.
He was doing that all.
Yeah.
I just want to see it.
He was doing that all his first year too. We had Tyrod Taylor and Picky Pete as his quarterbacks. I mean, that was schematic wins. It had to be, right?
Yeah.
All I said was I want to see it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. This is players to watch. I want to see a schematic win. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm just throwing that out there.
So okay, if Washington's put up 30, can that be a schematic win? If we still win?
No, that's not a schematic win. That's a we won because we just have better players. That's that win. Has nothing to do with coaching.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Y'all, I mean, listen, hey, I'm from Missouri. Show me state. All right, so Matt, give me some keys to success.
I mean, keys to success. You definitely pinpointed it with the young quarterback. We gotta get after him early, make him make mistakes, and then get our offense back on the field, because like Rad said, we have an explosive offense. We are going to score. We just got to get the ball back in Josh's hands to give him more opportunities to score.
Listen, all right. Listen, let me defend myself, because people in the comments is coming for me. All right. Let me explain something to y'all. If you check my coaching record, it's impeccable. Only lost one game. Shout out to Mike, and that was because some kids at 44, they just didn't.
Yo, listen.
But that's another story for another day. Listen, pray for those kids. I don't know where they at right now.
Nowhere.
I'm not sure. I don't know. But listen. Honestly, what I mean by that is, if you know anything about sports, you understand good players versus good coaching. I'm not saying that Sean McDermott is not necessarily a good coach, but what I am saying is that we need to see that more. Right, those are easy wins. Schematic wins is an easy win, right? That's all I'm saying. Like, Matt Milano made outstanding plays yesterday, right? You know what I'm saying? Those are not necessarily schematic plays; they were outstanding plays. And listen, you can say what you want to say, but that's just me. I see those things. I can point those things out. That's just an IQ eye. I apologize, but Mike, do you have any keys to success?
Keep throwing Diggs the ball. I do like 7 targets. That should be his minimum. If you want to spread it around, that's fine. But Diggs need at least 7 to 10. Get up to 15 if you want. I'm fine with that. Targets every game. So look out for more Diggs.
It's a Diggs homecoming too. He's from that area, so.
Shout Diggs.
There you go.
There you go. Added bonus.
Start him if you got him.
I would say keys to success for us is stopping Brian Robinson, stopping the run. We did it against Josh Jacobs. I was proud of the team. And I think we need to continue that. I give honor where honor is due. I was definitely proud of the team, and that's. Let me say this: as far as schematics, that right there was something schematically that I think we did. I don't know, or maybe they just played harder. You know what I'm saying? I gotta look at the all 22 a little bit closer. But as far as because I'm not sure if we changed the defense yet on that, but we definitely stopped the run. So with that being said, Matt,
wait, my keys is we gotta keep continue to keep James Cook involved.
Absolutely, James Cook played great.
I think this offense can definitely tend to forget the running back, but I think it's the running back you don't want to forget. He's explosive. He can take a 5 yards at 10, 15. You see that he can do that, obviously, and I think make sure we manufacture touches for him, get him in the pass game, let the linebackers react to him, and then obviously we can go over the top. So keep James Cook involved.
He more 5 to 10, not 10 to 15. But I love him. Shout out to James Cook.
What do you mean?
Shout out James Cook.
30-yard game.
Yeah, he had 36-yard run. That was a good run.
And he had like a 30-something yard pass.
I'm saying he averaged 7. So everything hit the ball is at least 7.
I don't know what y'all want there.
Yo, shout out Josh.
That yards preach.
I definitely watch all 22. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, what Josh?
Yo, preach. You saw how he tried to get that off.
Yeah,
me and Rack caught that.
I'm gonna go ahead and dial up the all 22
Josh,
up here. I gotta see what he had drawn.
Definitely watch the all 20. Shout out to the all 22.
All right, well, start clipping it up and put it on Overdue Bill's Twitter for all the fans to look.
All right, I will.
Sam clips will be hilarious.
Oh, y'all don't want to do that. But listen, Matt. Let the people know who won the contest. Let's talk about the contest. And who was close? One of y'all was close.
Me.
I was.
What was your score, Matt?
Well, me and Rad both were. I think I had 34-10.
You did.
I had 38-14.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I had. To be honest,
we both predicted a pretty easy win. But yeah, the contest, man. Nobody predicted the correct score again this week, but we did have we go with our either one of our tiebreakers. Nobody had those spot on either, so then we go with the closest to Josh Allen's passing yards. Now we did have a repeat winner this week. Another person in the comment, Tara Hogan. She's collecting Overdue Bills tees like Thanos is collecting rings, like Infinity Stones. So shout out to Tara. She Josh Allen threw for 275. She predicted 274, or maybe the other way around.
Hey,
so
that's
a yard away again.
She knows.
Yeah, she's.
You find out Josh Allen messing up the lines with Tara. That's crazy.
So shout out to you. Congrats. We'll get that tee to you. We did just we restocked the site with tees, so definitely go get those if you don't got them yet. And then we're going to be restocking with hoodies this week. So then we're going to run the contest again for this week. We're going to do the Buffalo Bills against the Washington Commanders. You're going to predict the correct score. And if nobody does that, we're going to have 2 tiebreakers. We're going to have the first one's going to, again, be Josh Allen's passing yards. And then we're going to do the homecoming. We're going to give it to Diggs this week. We're going to do the Stephon Diggs receiving yards as a secondary tiebreaker. So what's that? Sam?
I want to let the people know last week we put out all the stops. We put the juju on. We Gabe Davis. Every time we say Gabe Davis, we win. He's going with Stephon Diggs. I'm just throwing that out there. But
hey, you gotta mix it up. Gotta give it to Diggs for his he's going home this week, so I think he's gonna ball out. But definitely get in that contest. We're gonna close the contest Sunday at 12:30. So predict your score, do Josh Allen passing yards, and then Stephon Diggs' receiving yards as the tiebreakers. Definitely can get in on Facebook or Instagram, and the winner will again receive a Overdue Bills t-shirt. So definitely get in that, and good luck.
Shout out to everybody in the comments. Please go do that right now.
Shout out to the Absolutely, in the comments.
It's crazy.
Shout out to Tara, Mrs. Daniel.
Definitely shout out to Tara. We definitely go way back. Homeroom, hashtag day. Shout out to Tara. You know the vibe.
Oh yeah, Hogan Harris.
Yeah, Hogan Harris. You know the vibe.
That sounds like a buddy cop show.
Absolutely. It seems like our seats used to always be next to each other. She was one of the smartest people that I know, and y'all know I'm smart, so you know the vibes. So let me say this: go Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Go follow us right now. Go follow us right now because you want to get into those contests. Shout out to Rad Juice. Listen, if you got a sponsor that wants to sponsor, listen, I'm telling you, we have certain paperwork with our lawyers right now. We only do good business, y'all. We only do good business. Listen, no more Ricos. Let me just throw that out there. But we appreciate everybody on today.
Shout out to Hefe.
Yeah,
that's the only one that's off the books. That's the only one. Everything else is great.
Go cop that merch. Definitely go cop that merch. You see it, Overdue Bills hoodies. It's hoodie season. Hit us up on all socials. And listen, we may have a surprise for you at halftime. So go to our pages. Go to our pages, our Facebook, Instagram. Go right now. We might have a surprise for you at halftime because we want to talk about some things. And I know we got sources. So please go do that right now. So shout out to everybody. We appreciate y'all. And I think that's the end of the show. Anybody else got something to say?
Wait, we're doing score predictions?
Oh, we didn't do our score predictions. Oh, my God. Matt, what's your score prediction?
Score prediction again. I think we're going to stay in the 30s, man. I think the Broncos just put up 33. I think we're going to follow suit. We're going to go 36-13 Bills.
Ooh-wee.
36-13. Mike.
Nah, I think the enemy, he knows this defense better than anyone.
That's a fact.
With Kansas City, and he put up the points there. Granted, total different weapons he was dealing with. But yeah. I think he does. I think he has some success against his defense. But I think he tried to put up against us. I think he'll have a couple of interceptions because of that. So I think we win big, 42-24. And with 40 burger.
I think that was my score last game.
40 burger.
40 burger.
I think they score a little more than the Raiders did. I think they have more complete. I think they have a better team. I think they're a better, not better Colts team, but they just got better weapons too. I think having. Well, they rolling right now. Everybody healthy. Yeah. So I got 31-23 Bills. I think it's an 8. I think we win by a touchdown or more, but 31-23 Bills.
Oh wow, that's a good game. I'm gonna say this. I think that we play good, and I'm gonna say 27-3. I think they're gonna get. I think they're gonna get a field goal.
Is Sean McDermott gonna scheme that up for you?
I hope so. But what I think is that Sam Howell is we're gonna turn him over, and we're gonna get up early. So the run game, Ryan Robinson will not even factor in, and they're going to have to rely on the pass. And I think that our All-Pro cornerback Christian Benford is gonna work wonders on Terry McLaurin. Logan Thomas is out. I think he has another concussion, so we don't have to worry about him. And I think we're gonna win 27-3. So shout out to the Bills, man. Shout out to all y'all. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody in the comments. Shout out to Spinning on the YouTube comments, man. We definitely appreciate that. We'll be back Monday. Check us out maybe Sunday too, but definitely Monday at 7:30. We will be punctual, so we need you to be punctual. All right, y'all know how we end every show with a little bit of that. Hey.
My bad. I'm slacking on the outro.
Only Buffalo is gonna win it, folks.
Kick your heels up and down.
We've seen why the Buffalo Bills are en route to the playoffs.
Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout.
Buffalo Bills